Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Jubilation as Mbaka returns to Adoration ground. Jubilation as Mbaka returns to Adoration ground. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. There was excitement on Wednesday morning as the spiritual director of the Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Nigeria, Amen, Father Mbaka returned to Adoration ground in Enugu State. The fiery Catholic priest was transferred out of Adoration Ministry after months of suspension. The Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Most Reverend Callistus Onaga, had on June 3rd banned Father Mbaka from commenting on partisan politics. Shortly after the initial ban was lifted, Mbaka violated the political neutrality and went into verbal attack on Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, describing him as a stingy man. Following outrage and condemnation that trailed the attack on Obi, the bishop issued a pastoral injunction on attendance to Catholic Adoration Ministry, chaplaincy, Enugu, and enjoined all Catholics to stop visiting the ministry till further notice. The bishop also advised Catholic faithfuls to also pray for Mbaka. Onagad said, in the light of the happenings in the Catholic Adoration Ministry chaplaincy Enugu, capable of undermining the Catholic faith and teachings, and after several fraternal corrections and admonitions to Father Camillus Ejike Mbaka, the chaplain of the ministry, and after having given him pastoral directives, the guidelines for the ministry chaplaincy, which he persistently violated. And in fulfillment of my pastoral duties as the chief shepherd, with the obligation to promote and safeguard the Catholic faith and morals in Enugu Diocese, I hereby prohibit all Catholics, clergy, religious and lay faithful, henceforth from attending all religious and liturgical activities of the Catholic Adoration Ministry until the due canonical process initiated by the diocese is concluded. My decision is based on the fact that some of the teachings and utterances of Father Camillus Ejike Mbaka at the Catholic Adoration Ministry are not consistent with the teachings and faith of the Catholic Church, the bishop stated. However, on Wednesday morning, hundreds of Mbaka supporters trooped out on the road to welcome his return to Adoration. Mbaka supporters had marched alongside a vehicle conveying him to Adoration ground in Umuchido Nike, caused serious traffic gridlock along Old Emene Abakaliki Road. The jubilant adorers, as the supporters were fondly called, were seen very excited as some were dancing along the road. There was excitement on Wednesday morning as the spiritual director of the Adoration Ministry Enugu, Nigeria layman, Father Ejike Mbaka, returned to Adoration ground in Enugu State. The fiery Catholic priest was transferred out of Adoration Ministry after months of suspension. The Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Most Reverend Callistus Onaga, had on June 3rd banned Father Mbaka from commenting on partisan politics. Shortly after the initial ban was lifted, Mbaka violated the political neutrality and went into verbal attack on Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, describing him as a stingy wife. Following outrage and condemnation that trailed the attack on Obi, the bishop issued a pastoral injunction on attendants to Catholic Adoration Ministry Chaplaincy, Enugu, and enjoined all Catholics to stop visiting the ministry to further notice. The bishop has also advised Catholic faithfuls to also pray for Mbaka. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now I've come to the end of our today's news